But before we go, the very last final thought before the 2024 presidential election. So buckle in. As such, this is the ninth and hopefully what will be the final edition where we will have to answer yes to the question, are you better off today than 4 years ago? 4 years ago this week, the United States had just surpassed 9 million total cases of the coronavirus, with the bulk of the new infections coming from asymptomatic users. The United States added a million new cases 14 days after the total number of cases crossed the 8 million mark, making it the largest jump of a million cases in the United States since the start of the pandemic. In what was described as a positive diagnosis every second by CNN, October 2020 ended with 9.03 million cases and 229,954 deaths in the United States. Florida had the third highest growth in new cases following California and Texas. 45.5 million cases were reported worldwide with over a million deaths, according to the numbers provided by the Centers for Disease Control and Johns Hopkins. By the way, this all occurred after then President Trump, back in March of 2020, had said the number of cases would go from 15 to 0. Finally, the most crucial aspect of this segment. In addition to the answer being yes for the question, are you better off today than 4 years ago? 4 years ago this week saw the recording and release of the very first episode of this very podcast. A complete takedown of an impending fascist and authoritarian takeover of this country means I may become so content that I may never have to do this shit ever again. And to some of my detractors who would find it joyous if I never took to creating content like this, just think of how goddamn relieved I would be knowing I may never have to try to make you fuckers happy again. Good night.